not really how I imagine an art critic would look. Can't tell me you never wanted to paint. Seriously, what did you want to be when you were a kid?
I was never a kid.
You're one of those.
On a wedge.
A liar.
Yeah. Ever heard of Joseph Cassidy?
The art dealer?
Mm-hmm. Been invited to his estate.
You got rich friends.
If you could interview any living artist, who do you think it would be?
At the edge of my property, there's a dilapidated little house. In this house, there's an artist.
No critic has spoken to this guy in over 50 years.
Jerome Debney.
It's an honor, Mr. Debney.
Think of the splash it would make. See and describe his current work.
No, no, no. I cannot abide such things.
You could be running a major museum soon.
And why would you do this for me?
I'd value a Debney, James. And I'd like you to procure one for me.
Congratulations, you guys. This was a very epic movie.
Thank you.
Cool.
The cast is fantastic. Talk to me about the process of like ensuring that Elizabeth and you actually had like the chemistry that you saw on screen.
Well, there's not much you can do about it. Either there is or there isn't. I was very lucky that there was. So.
It's a lottery all the time, isn't it? I mean, sometimes you just really connect with someone and sometimes you just don't. And sometimes, I mean, you can actually get quite good films out of not so good connection. But obviously, something with this one, I've really felt that we had very cool understanding of what she needed and what I needed to do in order to get this working. We sort of found that quite easily, I thought.
Yeah, also
and
because there's a
inspiring.
lot of intimacy and, you know, also intimacy scenes.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she is just a blessing to watch
Yes.
on film. Just everything
Absolutely.
that she does. What I was really surprised and thoroughly enjoyed was to see Mick Jagger. Talk to me about casting him.
I knew his previous work.
What is that amazing film from like the end of the 60s?
Performance.
Performance.
Yeah,
yes,
also Ned
it's-
Kelly was
He's
fantastic.
insanely good in that.
Yeah.
Really.
So we sent a script, he liked it, and he wanted to meet me, and I went and meet him very nervously. He's super nice, he's very approachable. He's the opposite of the character he plays in the movie, obviously. The people you choose to work in a film with, obviously they shape the film. You know, so the actors shape the film.
Donald Sutherland, though.
He's fantastic.
Talk to me about ultimately deciding that he was going to take on that role.
Well, I think he's got very much lots of similarities with the character he plays with Debney the painter. I mean, they're the same age. Obviously, the life of this painter resonates somehow with him, and
I always remember him saying when he came on set first time that this was a no-brainer for him because he thought the script was so
Yeah.
good. So
he's got the better lines.
But he was just drawn to it immediately. I think he really thought the script was one. I mean, and he said, "This is one of the best scripts I've ever read." And I was like, "Whoa, that is coming from someone who's done, I mean, everything in the world. I mean, he's done so many amazing films." So I was like, "Oh my God, this might actually be really good because you can take it from him, I suppose." Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of poetry as well in his dialogues, and
Yeah.
he's a big poetry fan. So.
Can you talk to me about, you know, the cinematic feel and look of the movie?
Yeah. From the first time I read the script and the sophistication of the dialogues and these characters, I mean, it already brought me to an idea of cinema that was closer to old school film noirs. So we tried to work in that direction, as in, you know, having beautiful locations, having actors that would, you know, remind us of old film school actors. Oh no, sorry, not film school, but old film stars, like, you know, Kim Novak and Gregory Peck, and, you know, Hitchcockian actors. And they almost glide, they don't even walk, you know, in this beautiful location.
just conceptually watching the film, I wanted to be on Lake Como. I wanted to be where you guys were.
Well, that's
filming.
quite cool if it sort of
Yes.
invites you in that way, I think.
Also
yeah.
because the lake itself is a bit dark, it's not so sunny.
Well, I'm inspired, so thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
What is this about?
Redemption, embezzlement, and forgery.
Kind of underhanded, don't you think? You know what we need to do.
Most people are not what you'd expect.
You know, don't you?
They won't.
It's true.